¿Qué pasa, YouTube? What's up? How's it going, everybody? Hopefully y'all are having a good day today, and I have for y'all a pretty good PU Wi-Fi battle I had against my boy WMAR. Of course, if y'all do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button down below and answer the comment question of the day. Thank you so much, everybody, for the amazing support on all of the Wi-Fi battles as of lately. It really does mean a lot to me, and it definitely does help out the channel. So for those of you who may not know, I actually did a showdown live with the team that I'm using in this battle. It was based around sticky webs and modest choice specs tinted lens Hurricane Noctowl, because in Ultra Sun and Moon, Noctowl gets access to Hurricane, which is really awesome, and that is definitely something I wanted to use. So going into this battle, the two biggest threats I saw on WMAR's team were going to be the Archeops and the Oricorio. Just because I am running a very offensively based team, it is going to be a little bit difficult for me to switch directly into those two mons, as he's going to be leading off with the Clefairy. I'm going to be leading off with my own little fairy type here, my little Puff, my Swirlix, and I'm going to go for the Magikarp, hoping to catch him off guard as he tried to go for the Stealth Rocks, but he ended up going for the Toxic, which is perfectly fine. I will be able to bounce that back, which is nice. Although it actually might have been a little bit better if he had hit me with that Toxic, as you guys are going to see this match here. So I ended up trying to go for the Magikarp again, hoping that I would be able to catch him this time as he went for the rocks. But at this point, I'm thinking, okay, he's probably just going to spam Seismic Toss because I've already gone for Magikarp twice. So I might as well take this chance, get up my sticky webs, and I will be able to hopefully keep them up for this match, as I'm going to go for the Endeavor this turn. And this is where, if he had gone for the Toxic, it would have been good for me, because I actually would have been at slightly lower HP, and I would have put his Clefairy lower as well. So I apologize if it lagged a little bit there. There's not going to be any more lag in the remainder of this battle, as I do get a free switch here into my Kingler, and my gut was screaming to me that I should go for the knockoff, but I end up making the safe play, and I go for the Liquidation. And Liquidation is actually really awesome on Kingler, because now it gets a water stab move that can be abused with its sheer force ability. For some reason, Kingler does not learn Waterfall, and I really don't know why, but hey, it learns Liquidation, which is awesome. So I'm going to take this chance here to go for the Sword Dance, on the off chance that he did want to go for the Scald again, thinking that I would want to switch out, but he does end up making the safe play and going for the Earth Power, and he unfortunately is able to finish off my Kingler, which kind of sucks because I was kind of low-key hoping that Kingler would do some work, but it's fine because I get a free switch here into this monster that is known as Noctowl, and I'm just gonna click Hurricane. And as you are about to see, this Bronzor is not a switch-in. It's not super effective, my ass, my man, because this is an easy 2-hit KO on Bronzor. This is modest choice specs tinted lens, and Bronzor just got absolutely blown back into another dimension, as in comes the Archeops. I'm thinking that he's just gonna go straight for the Acrobatics or potentially the Stone Edge, maybe even the U-turn. Either way, I do have a physically defensive Mesprit in the back, which should be able to live anything that this Archeops wants to go for. As it turns out, he has Defog on Archeops, and this was really upsetting because I thought that he was going to have Defog on Skuntang, and this was just going to be Roost 3 attacks Archeops, but no, it has Defog, and that is actually super annoying. So I'm going to try to get up my rocks here, as it turns out that he does have the knockoff, and he's going to activate my Colbur Berry, which is not that big of an issue, because if anything, if I'm able to get up my rocks here and keep this Archeops in defeatist range, that is going to be more than good enough for me in this battle, as I get a little lucky with the crit. Turns out that he has the Roost, and that is just kind of salt in the wounds at this point in the game, because this Archeops is an even bigger nuisance than I had originally thought it was going to be. So he's going to go for the Acrobatics. I will easily be able to live that, and in return, I'm going to be able to go for the Psychic here, putting him back below defeatist range, as I was kind of hoping that he would go for the Roost this turn, as I end up going for the Psychic again. And I guess in hindsight, I could have probably tried to go for my rocks here again, expecting him to go for the Defog, but I guess if anything, getting rid of Archeops is really nice, because now the only main thing I have to worry about is the Oricorio Pom-Pom form in the back of his team. So in comes the Skuntank on the off chance that maybe I was going to be faster. I just leave him on best sprint, but realistically Mesprit wasn't doing too much else, so at that point it was either get up my rocks or get knocked out, and he does end up knocking me out as I get a free switch back into the monster that is Noctowl. I am going to go straight for the Hurricane because Hurricane does have a chance to actually OHKO Skuntank depending on if he's running max HP or not, as he ends up sacking off his Clefairy, so I'm able to get another KO with Noctowl, which is really nice, as in comes the Oricorio Pom-Pom form. I do not want to take a electric type Revolution Dance, so I'm going to switch directly into my Assault Vested Magmortar here, which should be able to possibly take this Oricorio on 1v1, as he actually ends up making a pretty solid play here. Goes for the Calm Mind, knowing that I am locked into Hurricane. I guess I could have potentially risked going for the Hurricane there, because that still would have done a really good chunk of damage to the Oricorio. Either way though, it's not entirely too bad, as this turn he is going to reveal to be a Z move Oricorio, which is something I should have seen coming because I've seen a lot of Ghost Oricorio that run this very same set. It's just a Ghost type as opposed to an Electric type. So either way, I am expecting to be able to live this because I am Assault Vested, so I am able to chew the hits, as I will be able to go for the Fire Blast because he does have the +1 in his special defense. He will be able to comfortably live that hit, and then the following turn be able to knock me out with the Revelation Dance. Not gonna lie, was really hoping that I was gonna be able to live that hit, but obviously with him being at +1 and me still having the Assault Vest, it is neutral, so he was definitely going to knock me out there. As I bring in my Primeape here, I am Choice Scarf, so I will be able to just safely go for the Ice Punch here. Even if I did go for the close combat, predicting him to bring in the Gastrodon, first off, the Oricorio wasn't in range of where close combat knocked it out, and even if I had close combated the incoming Gastrodon and 2 KO'd it, he then would have just got a free switch back into the Oricorio, and then I would have been locked into close combat, which again does not knock it out. So I really felt that Ice Punch was definitely my best play in that scenario, as this turn I'm going to hard switch directly into my Noctowl, expecting him to want to go for the Skull, but actually ends up going for the Toxic, and that is just a little bit annoying because I'm going to have to take 2 turns of toxic damage, and this is a little bit scary because at this amount of HP I can actually live a Revelation Dance from Oricorio, but it's on a roll, and if I can live this hit, that's going to be amazing. And thankfully Noctowl, with it having such good natural Spadef bulk, is able to chew the hit and in return pick up a 4th KO in this battle, as down goes the Oricorio, down goes my Noctowl to the Toxic, and at this point it is down to a Skuntank and my Primeape. The only issue is that because I don't have the Earthquake, I need to hope that I get a crit with close combat, so it all comes down to whether or not I can crit, and I do not get the crit. And because Skuntank is choice banded with me being at -1 defense, a Poison Jab will easily be able to just knock out my Primeape, so that is going to be the very narrow 1-0 victory in my opponent's favor. I'm not at all upset because Noctowl just put in so much work in this battle, guys. Use Modest Specs Tinted Lens Noctowl, you will not be disappointed. So hopefully y'all did enjoy the awesome battle. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below, answer the comment question of the day, and again guys, thank you so much for your support on the Wi-Fi battles. I will definitely see y'all tomorrow with another one and another showdown live. So later everybody.
No matter where you're at, I'm not here to make friends, it's time to attack and deplete your HP with a final smash. Don't make me turn around and pull a 6-foot hacks. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks,